Carl sent me this.
You know what? I would never have thought that. It's amazing. It really is. I mean, your parents must be very proud. Congratulations to all of you.
Thanks, Phyllis.
Coming back to your work, you've been there from the beginning, am I right?
Yes. We were less than 15 people, I think. It was like 30 years ago, a few months after the company started.
And now
After her mother died.
That's right.
We haven't been very
Amazing.
close.
So
She
before
blames
I ask
me
you
for
how
not being
smart
close
you had me
enough,
to
I
do
think.
that, tell me, how did you
For
guys
being too
move
focused
from
on
being
my
a
work.
small web research company
Especially
with
during my
almost no
wife's last
investment
days.
into a company that leads on AI and pretty much every other technology for that matter?
Well, that's a big
My wife's
question.
paintings.
From a motivation
My wife's paintings. At this hour? What is this place? What have you gotten me into, Tom? There's never enough time. Sometimes the best work happens at home.
For the people hearing us now that don't know about it, it was from Mr. Carl Chasser, a very
Now
respected
consider it.
psychiatrist and scientist. This letter criticized GoAT's latest announcement, which did in fact make the world very,
note from
very
Laura.
happy and excited.
Not him, clearly.
Not him. Well, he criticized it for completely missing what's essential and saying it could lead to the worst step in our
Hi, Evie. Before asking about the overnight scan, I need to get a letter scanned. Anything you can find on it is useful.
Understood. Please leave it in the scanning hardware, and I'll do my best.
Okay, here it is. Please see if you can match that picture with anything. It's urgent.
Understood.
And if there are any fingerprints or any other clues you can extract.
I'll start with the picture. I have hardware limitations for most other tasks.
Yeah, I know. I'll build a decent scanner soon. Meanwhile, I'm sure my little project can be of some use.
I will try.
That's all I ask. So, anything interesting on the search last night?
I found 2 parts of her lifeline that may help you, but only one is fully reconstructed. This one is a childhood memory that seems to be connected not only to the password, but also to her adult life. The other one is a recurring dream that started about 1 month ago, virtually every night. I'll need to brute force my way to a reconstruction for this dream. I'll notify you when I have something that can be uploaded.
Interesting. Upload the childhood memory in the meantime, and keep working on that dream. Evie, please activate the control panel Carl was working on. It might be easier now that we have more than one memory available.
Understood. And letter scan is in process. Nothing found yet.
Thanks. Keep me posted.
Control panel 1.2 is activated.
Evie, what song is this?
Searching. I can't find a match in online databases.
Maybe her parents? Yeah, there was some wind outside. A time warp. The control is near the door. A time warp. The control is near the door. Maybe it works from the other side. What are you looking at, Joanna? Children. A toy dinosaur. Someone unreadable and the magic mirror show. Another failed glass attempt, although now it reaches further into its surroundings. I can't enter. It's like a black wall. Happy memories are always saved in a special way. Maybe it works from the other side. A time warp. The control is near the door. A time warp. The control is near the door. Interesting that this dog isn't in the objective state. Interesting that this dog isn't in the objective state. It doesn't like when I look at it. It doesn't like when I look at it. Maybe it works from the other side.
Bro, I'm starving.
Interesting that this dog isn't in the objective state. Homemade cookies. Could be a defense mechanism.
Most likely. In current patch, they are unfiltered by default.
Are they using my behavior?
Yes.
Good. This will give them a much broader expression range. Thanks for the warning, though. Happens only when I walk backwards. I should keep going like this. Someone's desperate to enter. It seems slightly different than the last time I saw it. The path splits in two. That behavior was extremely aggressive.
Yes,
Could be a defense mechanism based in phobia.
a manageable problem replacing an unmanageable one.
Exactly. I wonder what it's hiding. Could this dog be subjective only as well? Unreadable. Maybe in the objective state. Unreadable. Maybe in the objective state. Maybe it works from the other side. Evie, isn't this body a little blown out of proportion? For it being in the objective state, I mean.
There are no errors in the simulation.
Is it inside the scale error margin?
0.11% off, but valid thanks to accurate matches on its surroundings.
Okay. Still seems a bit too big. We'll have to review those algorithms soon.
Understood.
So the dog is once again subjective. Evie, is there a reason the dog can enter there while I can't?
It wasn't resolved as a neutral space. The coordinates are only for the dog, which is a Class D entity.
Class D. Could it be made into an avatar?
Querying stability. Done. Mapping behavior. Done. Processing. Avatar transform awaiting input. Usability unpredictable.
Interesting shapes. An oversized spoon. Watching TV. Could it be watching TV?
Kids, dinner's ready.
Interesting shapes. Interesting shapes. Not such a relaxing sound anymore. Another child's room. The dog projects a child's shadow. Maybe it's not a dog after all.
The dog was also in her death memory, in the form of a picture.
Exactly. Could there be a sister or brother? I was told by that detective that she was an only child. We need to find out more about this room and this child. You again. Interesting shapes.
Kids, dinner's ready.
Microwave food.
Kids, dinner's ready. Kids, dinner's ready.
I can't enter. It's like a black wall. It's the same music, but distorted. In fact, everything seems more distorted at this memory moment.
Kids, dinner's ready. Kids, dinner's ready.
It seems slightly different than the last time I saw it. Someone's desperate to enter.
Kids, dinner's ready.
Her own version of things. Such beautiful innocence. There's also that spoon again orbiting the sun. Interesting. I don't know what song this is. Seems close. Maybe in the objective state. Joanna, are you leaving? The light seems like it's leaving the house from under the door. Joanna, is it you? Where are you going? This seems like the shadow of the people that were at the start of the memory.
Steven's ready.
The dog projects a child's shadow. Maybe it's not a dog after all. We need to find out more about this room and this child. One of them should be the mother. So the dog is once again subjective. A bedtime story, maybe. I could swear it's slightly different from the last time I saw it. A bedtime story, maybe. A male body. Maybe her father?
Processing. The readings of the data picked up in that room are interesting.
Interesting. How exactly?
Can't be interpreted, but there are possible descriptive words. Pattern, voice, day, food. Also, it seems to be connected to positive feelings, which are more present in the earlier events.
Microwave food. This seems like the shadow of the people that were at the start of the memory. Seems close. Maybe in the objective state. A time warp. The control is near the door. Fill in this time warp with this data from start to end. Huh. Ordering food, it seems. 922 Klimt Street. Chinner barred. Interesting. I could check out the real place now.
Okay, how much? Klimt Street 922. Chinner barred. Hey, you ordered some pizza. I'm starving. You will like pepperoni, so I'll get that one plus
Huh.
one.
Ordering food, it seems. 922 Klimt Street. Chinner barred. Interesting. I could check out the real place now. I don't know what song this is.
Green Street 922.
Laura?
Hey, Dad. Sorry for crashing by without telling you. My cell phone was dead.
Is everything all right?
Well, me and Chris had a fight, and I left him.
Oh. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. You were right, of course. I need to think things through first. Did you see my note?
Yes, I saw it.
Okay. I'm sorry, Dad. You were right. I hope you don't mind me staying a few days.
No worries. Stay as long as you need to. I'll pick up some food on my way home.
Thanks, Dad. Oh, I'll be going out with a friend tonight. I promise I won't wake you up. It's just that we haven't seen each other for a while, and I need someone to talk to. But we'll see each other tomorrow morning, probably.
Yeah, sure.
Great. Thanks, Dad. And I promise I won't be a nuisance.
Don't worry about it. Talk to you soon, all right?
Right. Bye, Dad.
Bye, Laura.
Russell, we need the password.
Like, right now?
Yes, right now.
Just Give me 5 minutes. I might be onto something here. I'll call you right back.
Do it, but fast.
Those chimes are still hanging somewhere. The whole neighborhood feels abandoned. The mirror still remains. Wasn't Joanna looking at it? No defense mechanisms to worry about. Do not rent.
Russell?
Do you know anything about her parents? Or another child, maybe?
Well, she was an only child, and I think the report said she didn't talk with her parents much. Also, they live overseas. How exactly are they important?
Well, her past seems to have affected her last days somehow. Not directly, but there seems to be a connection.
Russell, I need you to focus on who killed her. I know she must have been a very interesting person, with this and that childhood trauma that you're so eager to decipher. But we need to know her password, and who killed her. Concrete facts, Russell.
I know, but finding the connections will lead to the facts. Just tell me if you find anything interesting regarding the family.
And you tell me if you find anything interesting about her death.
Okay. Goodbye, Tom.
Bye, Russell.
Shaman Poe. Amazing that it's still readable. The whole neighborhood feels abandoned. still remains. Wasn't Joanna looking at it? Time hasn't been nice to the place. Those chimes are still hanging somewhere. So, she had a little sister. Martha, could she still be alive?
Russell?
I found something about a little girl named Martha. I think she was Joanna's sister.
A sister? We have nothing on our records. I'll look into it. I just hope you're heading in the right direction, Russell.
Yes?
Russell, we can't wait for the password anymore. Do you have it?
I'm really sorry, Tom. I haven't been able to find it.
Damn it. We'll just have to guess.
Nothing else to put in there for now. Nothing else to put in there for now. Hi, Evie. Any news on the picture scan?
I can't find any patterns. I am limited by the hardware.
Yeah. Point taken.
However, I was able to reconstruct the recurring dream I mentioned before. It seems to have started about 30 days before her death, with strongly repeating patterns. It is available on the control panel.
Good. Thanks.
I am having trouble reconstructing time and perspective in this dream.
How bad is it?
I should be able to reconstruct all the events eventually, but their continuity and the different dream perspectives are impossible. Please expect a few errors in continuity and perspective. %, of dream reconstructed.
Something special, Evie.
As it is a dream, there are no filters for physical accuracy. Therefore,
I know. It's easier to grasp the aesthetics of the imagination than the visual truth of memories.
Precisely. 16% of dream reconstructed.
Seems like a perspective error. It must match from somewhere. Seems like a perspective error. It must match from somewhere. Seems like a perspective error. It must match from somewhere. Evie, try to reconstruct perspective from this angle at the current time of the dream.
%20 of dream reconstructed.
Evie, please try to fix this perspective to the dream.
%27 of dream reconstructed.
Could that be Joanna and Martha?
%100 of dream reconstructed.
So that's the end of the dream. Hopefully there's information about what caused it.
Selected raw data doesn't have a connection to this memory. Selected raw data doesn't have a connection to this memory. Selected raw data doesn't have a connection to this memory. Selected raw data doesn't have a connection to this memory. This feature is designed to recall unresolved raw data that was lost by the user, but raw data needs to be discovered first. Selected raw data doesn't have a connection to this memory. Selected raw data doesn't have a connection to this memory. Selected raw data doesn't have a connection to this memory.
I wonder if there's some way to get up there. I wonder if there's some way to get up there. another dog. As far as I know, Joanna didn't have a dog in her apartment. Someone else's, perhaps. A cabin, maybe. There's steam coming out of that pipe. I should get closer. The new name in the puzzle. Richard. Can you find something on him, maybe?
Searching.
Richard and these childhood elements. Could they both be the catalyst for the new?
There are hundreds of Richards that could be connected to Joanna somehow. 29 of GoAT's current employees alone, and that is only from people that have their profiles public.
Okay. Keep searching while I ask around.
Selected raw data doesn't have a connection to this memory.
There's another layer below it. There's been a lot of shutdowns lately, and this building's electrical grid is just as old. So I got a backup. Hello?
Mr. Russell, hi. My name is David. I'm calling on behalf of Marie Hsu.
Marie Hsu? From GoAT?
That's right, the CEO.
Oh.
Miss Hsu would like to speak to you in person, Mr. Russell. At GoAT, today, if possible.
Meet with me? Why?
She'd probably like to tell you herself, sir.
Oh. Okay. I'll be there.
Good. I will let Miss Hsu know of your answer. Directions will be sent to your phone, including a pass to our guest parking lot. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Bye.
Cindy Smith very eloquently put it here earlier, feel that technology is something that both can empower and do fantastic good in the world, and at the same
Nothing
time,
else to put in there for
gives us the
now.
power to screw up in even grander ways than before. So we feel we want to do everything we can now to make sure that technology gets used for good.
This was the first thing I brought in here.
If we look at not very powerful technological inventions like fire, for instance, we use the strategy of learning from mistakes. We screwed up a bunch of times and then we invented the fire extinguisher. But with more powerful technologies, nuclear weapons, synthetic
Hello?
Mr. Russell, this is Marie. A pleasure to speak to you.
Oh, Miss Hsu. The pleasure's all mine.
I was notified of your arrival. I hope you had no trouble getting in.
No, none at all.
I'm very sorry for the short notice. And thank you for accepting our invitation.
I'm happy to be here.
Good. There's a lot to talk about. Listen, I'm on my way down. Please meet me on the middle bridge.
Sure. So, how do I get there?
Please, take the orange wing. The elevator on the right. Jess, please help him to the bridge.
Of course.
Jess here will open the elevator and get you to the right floor. I'm coming down now. Meet you there.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Bye. Mr. Russell, we finally meet. I appreciate you coming on such short notice.
Miss Chu?
You seem surprised.
Sorry, I didn't know you,
That I spoke without moving my lips?
Yeah.
Well, thanks to the amazing scientists in here, I can. And just by thinking, I'm playing with these voices, but they're all still a bit off. My voice was more nerdy. This one feels wiser and more empowered somehow. I guess we need to have some of our AIs learn more types of people. It's interesting, though. After all this CEO business, most people in our field have seen me talking somewhere. I guess that means you are really immersed in your own research. I like that.
I guess I am.
Indeed. It took some time to reach you. You seem to be off the radar. If it weren't for the echoes of your research in the science community, I would have thought you were a ghost. At least by today's social network standards.
Probably not a coincidence. It's too easy to get distracted these days.
Indeed it is. I actually find a lot of that in here. The need to focus. Everybody is building something. They have a goal that is beyond traditional ambitions. It's a beautiful thing to be a part of. Please, follow me. You see, Mr. Russell, any good we're trying to do here is in danger. If you look through these windows, you'll see the substance of what the future will be made of. Automated farming, clean energy development, bold advancements in medicine. And here is our latest and most ambitious project. The first prototype of large-scale, AI-designed automated construction. Many local uses, but useful in other worlds as well. But these are delicate times. Every step we take is a war we must fight against ignorance, mediocrity, fear. We need all the help we can take. Building a good future is 25% human ingenuity, and the rest is all politics. You see, Mr. Russell, someone like you could help us in this fight, both on a political and scientific front. 1 second, Mr. Russell. Yes. Can't it wait a few minutes? Okay. Hold the call. I'll be there. You'll have to forgive me, Mr. Russell. Even Sundays I have urgent calls. Please meet me on the executive level. I should be ready in a few minutes. Jonas at reception will send you the right way.
Hi, please put your hand on the glass so we can give you clearance. You're good to go. You can use elevator A.
Hi. You can find Miss Marie in her office.
Mr. Russell, I'm glad you made it up here. Please, close the door for me. I hope you had time to see a bit of what we're doing here. I wanted you to see it firsthand. There is so much prejudice out there regarding our mission. The best way to break it is to talk face to face, to be open about everything.
There's no better PR than transparency, as long as it's managed well.
I'm glad you understand it. We have to be as open as we can, while still remaining competitive. It's a delicate balance. The market isn't perfect, but we have to make the best of what we have. So yes, we have to manage what is known to the public. Some things need to mature first. I'm sure you of all people understand. And talking about this, let me be blunt. Has the TSB reached you already? I heard they're meddling with academics as well.
Yes, they are.
They move fast. I hope they aren't being as obtrusive with you as they are with us.
On a different scale, but I know what you mean.
Exactly. I'm glad we agree here. This is one of the reasons I invited you, Mr. Russell. I admire your research, and you face the same challenges we do, but on a different scale. We think a partnership would be very beneficial.
A partnership? You mean a job? Here at GoAT?
A job? No. A partnership. We're offering a very unique position here. A chance to direct your own projects. Very generous resources. And the power and freedom any smart scientist would ever want. Think of the other benefits. We're a tech company with no connections to the pharmaceutical industry. I know that you already challenge their status quo in the effectiveness of their drugs. We can protect you from them and make your research widely known. The benefits of working together are limitless.
And in return?
Two things. One is the sheer value of your expertise in the AI field, and the other is political support. A well-respected academic like you that has always been outside of the corporate world. That is what the public needs to see.
So, I would be a political asset, and in exchange you would give me resources.
That would be a cold way of viewing it. The warm way, which is how I'd like to think about it, is that together we can make the world a better place. Great minds like us need to unite and work together. And this is the place where you can achieve anything you set your mind to.
Unless the TSB gets in the way.
Politics is the other part of the equation. The biggest part, probably. When the time comes, everything will come down to ideology. I want you to be on the right side, unless you think the TSB will avoid the upcoming problems by simply putting a lifetime brake on every possible development.
We need some regulation, even at the risk of stalling.
A fair point, Mr. Russell. I would agree with you, if time was on our side. The way I see it, regulation is supposedly what keeps us safe from the dark side of technology. But regulation isn't the problem. The problem is who creates those laws, and why. Given the current state of affairs, I don't trust the government's intentions. The law reacts, and it's always late. I understand they want to get ahead. The stakes are too high. A single mistake could cost the world everything. But they don't seem to be in the prevention business. They just want control. And God knows what they could do with what we create. They have their own agenda. So yes, Regulation could be good, on paper. But in my opinion, that is not what's going on here. Besides, politicians, philosophers, intellectuals, they all had their chance. And they left us a world so advanced on one hand, and almost dead on the other. So yes, I don't appreciate them breathing down my neck while we try to fix their mess. Anyway, Mr. Russell, I don't want to keep you here for too long. And of course, you don't have to answer now. But I should tell you that given your opinions, I have no doubt that joining us would be the wise decision.
I appreciate the invitation, Miss Chu, but I'm afraid it's not what I'm looking for right now.
I'm sad to hear that, Mr. Russell. Still, the invitation is open. My assistant David will send you more details. And in case you want to know more, we can have dinner soon to discuss everything further.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
The pleasure's all mine. We're more than happy to wait for someone of your professional caliber. And now, I'm afraid I have to get back to my work. Sadly, the world doesn't really stop getting warmer on Sundays. Thank you for coming, Mr. Russell. Feel free to stay as long as you want. And expect a call soon.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Russell. Oh, and Mr. Russell, just in case, out of courtesy, we haven't signed NDAs or anything, but given the current situation, I would appreciate it that this offer remain between us, at least for now.
Of course. No worries.
Good. Let's keep it secret, as if it was a password.
Why did she ask for all these files?
I have no idea. She did have access to everything, but it's very technical stuff, completely out of her area. It's like super complex, hard to read even for me, and I'm an engineer.
And the notes on these paragraphs. Singularity? Unethical?
Yeah, I think...
Shh.
Joanna's office.
Russell.
Hi, Tom.
Hi. We couldn't crack it. The password. And not only that, we put our whole operation at risk. The attempts probably didn't go unnoticed. You know how it is. We can't compete with their infrastructure. You have to be very careful, Russell. There's a lot at stake here.
I know.
You haven't given us a single thing we can use. I thought your subjective approach would be more effective.
It just needs time. Each person is like a small labyrinth. I'm trying to get to the bottom of things.
Well, I really hope you do. We don't want to pull the plug on you.
I'll get right on it.
Do that. And I have a new task for you. Where are you right now?
I'm at GoAT's headquarters.
GoAT? What the fuck are you doing there?
I got invited to meet Marie Chu, and met her at GoAT.
Oh. Wow. I wish you could have told me that sooner, but that's great. Did she offer you anything? Asked you anything about the investigation?
Not about the investigation, but she did offer me a job.
Oh. Did you take it?
Nah, I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, come on, Russell. Not this again. I already told you. Listen, if you've a second chance, take it. She obviously knows you have sensitive information, and having you there would help us. If you don't work with us, don't tell me I didn't warn you. It might mean that I can start another investigation against her.
Another?
Let's just say that Munch, the previous CEO at GoAT, didn't go quietly into the night. Still, thanks for telling me all this, Russell. It's good that we're talking. As I was saying, there's another task for you. I need you to help me find something on the husband, Alex. He was with us at first, but now he's gone dark. Maybe he's afraid of something, or maybe he's just angry. In any case, if you give us some leverage on him, We might get him speaking. I have a feeling he knows more than he told us.
I see.
I'm sending you his address. Don't push him too much, though. And of course, keep us out of it.
I understand.
Okay, Russell. Keep me informed. Don't fail us.
Sure. Bye, Tom. Nice cars. They must be running an independent research project.